Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey and Opie Mabey with the Richard and Opie Show. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. We are on low budget. We can't afford to buy any non-copyrighted music, so we just go bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Say hello to your fans, Opie. Say hello to your fans, Opie. Say hello, Opie. Opie, say Opie, say hello to your fans. Hi, fans. I'm Opie Mabey. What do you want to do? You want to go on the roof of the car? Huh? You want to go on the roof of the car? Here. There you go, kid. Good way to start the show. I tell you. Let's fix this up a little bit here. Low budget studios here. Footnote, they're having a neighborhood garage sale right this minute. So there's going to be a lot of traffic outside. And they're going to see my table with some stuff. And they're going to think it's a garage sale kind of bit. One of these days I'm going to get organized. Okay. A lot of people have written me. Oh, I always forget. Bump, 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 bump. Like, subscribe, and share, please. I gotta get my numbers up. This is from 1983. I was 30 years old, and it was the predecessor to the Lincoln Park Journal. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. My days from the Daily Planet. There it is. Bum, bum, bum. And there's my, let's see if I can move that up there. There's Richard Mabey Jr. I didn't know I could do that. Huh. Richard Mabey Jr. Big shot at the Daily Record. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Worked there for about 3 years. Had my second bout of worked there for about 3 years. And then the spring of 83 to the summer of 84 had rheumatic fever. My second bout of rheumatic fever. Was in and out of the hospital a couple times. Had one long stay in the hospital. This was in the hospital for about 6 weeks. But anyway, that was the end of my career at the Daily Planet, you know. What am I going to do? But then I started the Lincoln Park Journal, so everything worked out. This is like care and share, you know. Let's see, I got to fix this a little better here. I need like a tech person, you know. I need like some roll the credits at the end. Try to get non-copyrighted music for me, stuff like that, you know. I got this in Christmas of 1964. I had just turned 11 in September, and this was under the Christmas tree. I've had this going on 56 years. Boy Scouts of America, official Boy Scouts of America, and it is a mirror, but it's not glass. That's pretty cool the way that works. It's not glass, rather this is metal, and you can see the reflection of the car in there, and you had the little hole here. You with string, you tie it on a branch of a tree, lean it against the trunk of the tree, and then, you know, comb your hair on the camp out. So, kept it all these years. It's in excellent shape, except for one thing. It's a little threadbare right here. Right here. And I really don't want to pull the thread out, because I'm thinking maybe after I get settled into my new place, I might do little things like this, fix things up like this. Oh, bum, bum, bum. I did tape the box up. I'm really proud of myself. I taped up the box. So I taped it up here. Taped it up there. Right in here I taped it. Taped the other corner. I'm kind of proud. Bum, bum. If I could rent a little storefront, some Squirrel Valley or something, like the old Main Street storefront, I'd start a little museum with things like this. This is what I'd really like to do. This is driving me crazy today. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to get I need to get a higher. Let's see. Okay, well now it's all crooked. Oh boy, I gotta. There it goes. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Big treat today. Oh, I do have one problem that I want to share with my viewing audience. As many of you know, I am the executive director of Trifold Communication for my church, and something has been bothering me a lot. This is called Amazing Love, and it's basically it's got the Grace Baptist info, but it's not a trifold. It's a dual fold. And legitimately, can I put it with the trifolds? I like the look of it. It's got the cross there. Amazing Love. Nice little theme, nice little title. But it's not a trifold. So if you put some comments there, let me know what you think, whether I should bend the rules, allow a dual flow fold in the trifold. I don't know. Oh, hey, Opie, we're live here. We're doing a little TV show here. Now, you and I talked about this. Now, I don't care if you want to be on the TV show, but you can't show the audience your backside anymore. Okay, that's not cool. Okay. One more thing, and I'm going to get right into the heart. I didn't go to school in 7th grade. The whole 7th grade, I didn't go to school at all. Came back this is a long story. They gave me these real hard tests, and I blew them out of the water. I didn't get below 90 on all the tests. So I came back, and it's funny. I don't normally mention names. Where was it here? I got this. So if I had, well, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to. They had this so unorganized here. Where is it here? I should have joined the yearbook committee and, got things organized better. But no offense if you're on the yearbook committee. Oh, this is the yearbook here. There it is. Nova, 1967. No mention of, this was a generic thing. But they never said like Chapel Hill School, Lincoln Park. It was just about as generic as you could be. Again, if you're on the yearbook committee and you're watching, no offense. So anyway, my buddy Stu, I don't think he'll sue me. My buddy Stu Steinhauser invited me to join the science club. And I had a chemistry set, and he had a chemistry set. And I always liked science. I liked chemistry. I also had the model, the visible man. The visible, not the invisible man. A lot of my buddies call it the invisible man. It was the visible man. It was clear plastic. It showed his liver, his spleen, kidneys and everything. And you put the model together. And I think, no, you glued it. I thought it was snap. No, you glued it. But the idea when you're putting it together, you learned a lot about the human body. Anyway, I joined the science club, Mrs. Bloom's science club. So there's the science club. I'm kind of proud of that. And there I am. Right. That's me right there. In the science club. Regular big shot in the science club. And there's my buddy Stu right there. That's my buddy Stu. Let me point him out better here. Right there. Let me see. My fingers. No, I know. Here, got an idea. There it goes. There's my buddy Stu right there. It was an extracurricular thing. We met after school every week. You got to do the science experiments that you normally wouldn't do, in the classroom. It was kind of neat. And you took your time. It wasn't like you had the usual 45. You could 3 o'clock, because you walked home from school. So, you could spend an hour and a half. And they had a lot of the chemicals that you didn't have in your chemistry class at your chemistry set at home. I think it was a Gilbert. I had a Gilbert. Oh, this is right in line with ripping out the bumper sticker in the Mad magazine that I showed a while back. Now, if I had kept the bumper sticker, the magazine would have been worth $100. Without the bumper sticker, it's worth about $5. Boom, bang, same thing here. April 1967. I was in 7th grade, Car Model magazine. And they had, on the front of every car model magazine, they had a little cutout. And you would build a little car out of the, because the paper is somewhere between, a magazine cover. And I cut it out. Had I not, if I had kept this intact, because this magazine's in pretty good shape. It's 67. It's well over 50 years old. So this would be worth about $75, $80. The cutout, $5. That's what it's worth. Now I'll show you what the cutout was. I should have put a little marker. Where was it? Here it was, cutout number 2. It was the and my dad had this pickup truck, so that's one of the reasons the Econoline pickup. But that was it right there. It was a cute little thing, and they showed you how to put it together. You cut it out. Here. You cut it out. Right here, you cut it out. And how to, you folded it a certain way. Cut it out perfectly. There it goes. But it was kind of a trick. Bumper stickers. Cut out little HO cutouts on the front cover. Hey kids, want to make your magazine worthless in 50 years? You'll be crying. Want to be crying on your pillow because it normally would be worth about $100. Now it's worth about $5. I got so much. Whoa! Before I forget, the comic book that changed my life. Flash 171. The comic book that changed my life. This is June 1967. Now, just because it's June, but it hit the stands in April. So I was still in 8th grade. And profound effect upon my life. Got so much stuff here. DC used to put the racing checks on the top, so you could tell DC from Marvel. But then it backfired because a lot of my buddies, and I'm sure across the country, a lot of my buddies like Marvel better than DC. So they say, hey, it's got the checks. I don't want that one. So they only did the checks for about a year. But here it is, the ad that changed my life. Win this full-size Gemini spacecraft. Now, I know a lot of you are going to put in comments that no, that can't be. But it happened. Let's see. 500 lucky third prize winners will receive a 6-pack package of Revell models and Revell plane ship models. Now, how to enter. I'll read this as quickly as possible. All you have to do is send in the end panel or reasonable facsimile for any Revell model kit to Revell with your name and address on the reverse side. Enter as many times as you want. It's that simple. So do it now. The Gemini sweepstakes officially closes on May 15th, 1967. See, you get it? This was June, and the contest ended May 15th. So this hit the newsstands in April. Well, I had a couple dozen Revell model boxes, but this was the winning one, I think. On regular notebook paper, blue lined, old fashioned notebook paper, I wrote an essay why I like Revell models, but it was very specific. And I remember I said, well, this, I don't know why, I just remember I said, when you put together the two halves of the engine, Revell models has 4 little pins to guide it in. And I said, the Lindbergh line only has 2 pins, things like that. Then I put down the Revell, if you had Revell models in the 60s, you know this is true. The Revell model, the directions were about 8 pages. It was like an 8. It was like 11 by 14 paper, folded in half. 2 sheets of that paper, so it was 2, 4, 6, 8 pages, and the blocks were very big. You know, how to put the engine half together, how to put the doors on the car, and they gave you a good, be like the block. Now, Lindbergh line, monogram, not so much IMC, maybe a little MPT, but did it. The blocks were a little smaller. So I put that in the essay, you give us 8 pages of directions. The pictures for the directions are clear and easier to follow. Well, what was it? What were we going to get? You were going to get 6. I got about 24 models. They sent me 2 big boxes with a letter. Dear Mr. No one ever called me Mr. Mabey in my life. Dear Mr. Mabey, thank you for your essay on why you like Revell models. We're bringing that up to blah, 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 marketing, blah, blah, blah. We appreciate it very much. In appreciation for this, here you have won the third prize, and we happily send you these models. A couple dozen models. I mean, they really, and so I said, yeah, it's nice to study the Shakespeare. It's nice to study Emily Dickinson's poems. It's nice to study the literature. But I'm looking at writing. Hey, this can go in your benefit. You can make some money, win some prizes. I said, hey, it pays to learn how to do this writing thing. I want to learn more about how to do this better. And basically, everything I learned at Chapel Hill School as far as writing was useless. I don't think any of the teachers I'll probably get in trouble. Any of my English teachers could write. They could write to save their lives. Dangling participle and blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, phonetic adjective, blah 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 blah. They didn't know what they were doing. I could have taught the class and done a better job. But by the time I was in 8th grade, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but by the time I was in 8th grade, when I was in 7th grade, and I was in the hospital and everything, I must have read like, I must have read like 12 books a week or 20 books a week. I just was an avid reader, I need to read. So, my joints were swollen like big balloons. I was in pure pain. My throat was always so sore. I was very weak. Used to get chest pain. So my release was in reading. Okay, I got the full set of Hawkman, and I didn't pay the big bucks. I lucked out and got them. Well, I have to give credit. My sister Patty found all 4 Hawkman from 1985, and it's hard to get the set in the 50-cent box. The 50-cent boxes are fantastic, but it's hard to get a set, And this might have gone for, I don't know, probably by book value, the set, very fine, near mid condition. You're looking at about $30, $40. I got it for $2. Can't beat it. Hawkman number 1, 1 of 4. Hawkman number 2, The Shadow War of Hawkman. I liked Hawkman as a kid. I'm having a garage sale. Hawkman number 3. And Hawkman number 4. I'm kind of proud of this to have this set. It's hard. It's not that easy. I mean, yeah, you can buy the sets, but it's kind of fun. Get the sets for 50 cents each and luck out and get the whole set. They think I'm totally nuts. I mean, they think I am off my rocker. He sits in his garage and he talks to himself. This is a great comic book, and you can get this in the 50-cent dollar boxes, at comic book shows and that kind of thing. And I love this title, X-Men Classics. I just wanted to share that. If you see this in the 50-cent box or the dollar box, and you like, even if you're not crazy about X-Men, these are from, this particular one is from February of where they make the print small, 1994. But it goes back to like the late 70s, the reprints. So you get it's a reprint it's a modern age reprint of a Bronze Age comic book. And if you bought the original of this comic book cost you at least $10. So you're getting for 50 cents. It's a reprint. I've reached the point I don't care anymore. reprint. I'm not interested in, oh, it's fine, it's very fine. Oh, is it very fine minus or a very fine? Is it a fine or a fine? I don't care about this stuff anymore. I got so much to do today, and what am I doing? Oh, I used a lot of time. Anyway, my dad had these in the basement of the old Mabey homestead. We had the 4x4 beams all throughout the basement, and there are license plates of the states. I think maybe I showed it before. I'm 67. I'm getting senile. Something I wanted to do. Anybody know the who sings this song? I'm going to try and sing it. So kiss me goodbye, and I'll try not to cry as you walk away. So kiss me goodbye, and I'll try not to cry as you walk away from me now. If you know that singer, I know I can look it up on you, but it's more fun, to try to figure out who sang the song. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. It's cool today. I talk a lot. I gotta take a sip. I didn't get it replaced yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It ruins my whole day. All right. Remember the trio. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. It helps me out. I'm trying to get my YouTube show off the ground and up with the big boys, So, stay wise, stay happy, stay safe. Until my next video, this is Richard Mabey, signing off.